I was 15, helping Mom with dinner when Dad walked in, his face ashen. He looked at me, then Mom, before speaking in a voice that shook the room. "I've been seeing someone else," he said. The words were like a punch to my gut, and I felt myself being torn apart from the inside out. Mom gasped, her eyes wide with shock. My brother, oblivious at his computer game, didn't seem to notice. But I couldn't ignore it. Dad's betrayal was written all over him like a neon sign. The man who had promised to love and protect us was now admitting to loving someone else. Days turned into weeks, and each day brought new revelations. Dad's mistress wasn't just anyone, she was the woman he worked with every day. He had been meeting her in secret for months, hiding his affair from all of us. Mom was devastated, broken by this unexpected betrayal. I could see it in her tears, hear it in her sobs, and feel it in her silence. One evening, as Dad tried to apologize, I couldn't hold back any longer. "How could you do this to us?" I screamed at him. "You promised me you'd never hurt us like this." His remorseful gaze faltered, but he didn't have an answer. He couldn't justify his actions, and neither could I forgive him. As the weeks turned into months, our family was falling apart. Dad moved out, leaving Mom and my brother to pick up the pieces. I felt lost, betrayed, and angry. Every day was a struggle to keep going, but I couldn't let go of the pain. I needed justice, and I wasn't about to let my father off easy. One night, while sneaking through Dad's old office, I found something that changed everything. A hidden folder on his computer, filled with emails and messages between him and his mistress. Proof that he had been lying to us all along. I knew what I had to do. I copied the files, printed them out, and brought them home. I confronted Mom, showing her the evidence of Dad's betrayal. She cried again, but this time her tears were mixed with anger. Together, we decided to make him pay for what he did. The following days were filled with planning and preparations. We gathered all the evidence we could find, contacted a lawyer, and started building our case against Dad. He tried to apologize, to beg us for forgiveness, but we wouldn't listen. He had betrayed us once, we wouldn't let him do it again. The day of the court hearing arrived, and I couldn't shake off the feeling of unease. As we sat in the courthouse, waiting for our turn, I looked at Mom and my brother. We were a team, united by anger and pain, determined to bring Dad to justice. When it was our turn, we presented our case with calm determination. The judge listened attentively, nodding as we spoke about the lies, the betrayal, and the pain that Dad had caused us. When we finished, the courtroom was silent for a moment before the judge made his decision. Dad was sentenced to divorce, child support payments, and regular therapy sessions. He lost his job and his reputation, left with nothing but the pain he had inflicted on us. As we walked out of the courthouse, Mom grabbed my hand, her grip firm and strong. "We did it," she said, her eyes shining with pride. But justice didn't bring the closure I was hoping for. The anger and pain still lingered, gnawing at me from within. I knew that time would heal our wounds, but for now, all I could do was hold on to my hatred for Dad, hoping it would one day fade away. As I walked home that evening, I looked at the houses lining the quiet suburban street. They seemed so ordinary, so predictable, but inside each one, there could be a secret waiting to be discovered, a betrayal lurking in the shadows. And I realized that I was no longer just a boy living in a quiet suburban neighborhood. I was a survivor of family betrayal, a witness to hidden secrets and lies revealed. And as for vengeance, well, time would tell if my hatred would eventually fade or grow stronger. For now, all I could do was wait and hope that one day I'd find the peace I so desperately needed.